Hassan Nasrallah, born on August 31, 1960, in Beirut, Lebanon, has been a prominent figure in Lebanese politics and the leader of Hezbollah since 1992. His story is deeply intertwined with the tumultuous history of Lebanon, particularly during and after the Lebanese Civil War, 1975 to 1990. Early life: Nasrallah was born into a Shia family and grew up in the southern suburbs of Beirut. He pursued religious studies, which eventually led him to study in Qom, Iran. There, he was influenced by the revolutionary ideologies of Ayatollah Khomeini, which played a significant role in shaping his views. Rise of Hezbollah: the Lebanese Civil War, coupled with the Israeli invasion of Lebanon in 1982, created a power vacuum and fostered the emergence of various militant groups, including Hezbollah. Nasrallah joined Hezbollah in its early stages and quickly rose through the ranks due to his leadership skills and charismatic presence. Leadership of Hezbollah: in 1992, following the death of the previous leader, Abbas al-Musawi, Nasrallah became the Secretary General of Hezbollah. Under his leadership, Hezbollah transformed from a local militia into a powerful political and military force, gaining significant support among the Shia population in Lebanon. Key events: Israeli withdrawal, 2000. Nasrallah is often credited with the successful campaign against Israeli forces, leading to their withdrawal from southern Lebanon. This victory bolstered his reputation and solidified Hezbollah's status as a resistance movement. 2006 Lebanon War. The conflict with Israel in July 2006 marked a pivotal moment for Nasrallah and Hezbollah. Despite heavy bombardment and destruction in Lebanon, Nasrallah maintained his popularity by presenting the conflict as a defense of Lebanese sovereignty. Political influence: over the years, Nasrallah expanded Hezbollah's role in Lebanese politics, participating in the government and gaining influence in the national dialogue. His speeches often addressed regional issues, framing Hezbollah as a defender against Western and Israeli aggression. Legacy and death: Nasrallah's leadership was marked by both military successes and political controversies, especially regarding Hezbollah's involvement in the Syrian civil war alongside the Assad regime. His complex legacy involves being viewed as a hero by some and a villain by others, depending on political and sectarian lines. The powerful leader of Lebanese Hezbollah, Hassan Nasrallah, had been living in hiding for years to escape Israel. The Lebanese movement confirmed on Saturday the death of its leader, killed the day before in a strike on the organization's headquarters in Dahi, in the southern suburbs of Beirut. Hassan Nasrallah is dead. After a night of uncertainty regarding the fate of the leader of Hezbollah, the Lebanese movement confirmed on Saturday, September 28, the death of its leader, killed in the Israeli strike that targeted the HQ of the pro-Iranian movement in its stronghold in the southern. His death was announced a little earlier by the Israeli army. A sworn enemy of Israel, he had rarely appeared in public since the war between his movement and the Israeli army in the summer of 2006, and his place of residence was kept secret. However, he received visitors, including leaders of Palestinian factions allied with his movement, who published photos of their meetings. Journalists and personalities who met him claimed they were driven by Hezbollah in cars with thick curtains and enhanced security measures, to an unidentifiable location. Hassan Nasrallah regularly delivered speeches broadcast live, to which the entire country was glued. Dead at 64, he was the most powerful man in Lebanon, deciding the war or peace in the country, at the head of an impressive heavily armed militia. This religious figure was the subject of a true cult of personality among his followers, particularly within the Shiite Muslim community from which he hailed. He had been the charismatic leader of Hezbollah since 1992, when he succeeded Abbas Musawi, who was also assassinated by Israel. Since then, he had patiently evolved Hezbollah, armed and financed by Iran, into an indispensable political force, represented in parliament and the government. At the same time, he developed the arsenal of his movement, which he claimed had 100,000 fighters and possessed powerful weapons, including precision-guided missiles. Married and a father of 5, Hassan Nasrallah spoke fluent Farsi. He wore the black turban of the Sayyids, the descendants of the Prophet Muhammad, of whom he claimed descent. The question of his successor is now open.